Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an energy reading, so if you're not a Libra and you're wondering, well, why did this message come to me? Because it's yours. Even if only this one time. This is a message that always comes to you at just the right time, when you need to hear it. And this is where your message begins. You're protective or defensive against something because of something that's happened in the past. And let's talk a little bit about the Nine of Wands and what it means, Libra. It came out a little bit in the future. Try to help you see the cards a little bit, if I can, but right there. So it's almost like, so it could very well be saying to me, you have to protect yourself. Not in the completely shut down everything, but you've been injured. You've taken a lot of actions. There's a lot of stuff that's happened and you've experienced it. So Nine of Wands are always about action, but Nine of Wands is really about experience. It's actions that have happened that have made you understand how to take better action in the future. To know that not everything gets allowed in. Because you've been wounded too many times. A lot of times this is called the Wounded Warrior card. And you can see the wounds on him, and the skepticism on his face. Because all of these wands he's collected, they're from his battles. The battles that he's been through and survived. But each has made him a little bit more, maybe jaded. But maybe on some level also wise. So this is a card, and we're going to get into it. I have to understand what's going on. But this is a wand. This is a card that's saying, better watch out. There's something here that you're going to need to protect yourself from. Or that, there's a situation here where your defenses are going to be triggered. It does not necessarily mean that you need to defend yourself, but it's okay. It's okay if you do. Because you've been through a lot. You've been through it. And if it's triggered, then give yourself the grace to allow the triggers to go off and understand why they're happening. And then, if you really do have to defend yourself and protect yourself, you're giving yourself the grace to have the time to discern very carefully what's going on here. And if nothing is going on, you've defended yourself. And that's okay. Because if it's good for you, then it won't go anywhere. It will still be there. Whether it's an opportunity or a person, or an opportunity with a person, opportunity with a job, it's not going to go anywhere because you decide to protect your heart or protect yourself or be skeptical and need to inquire a little bit more. And if it's the wrong thing, well, then you'll know pretty quickly, because wrong things tend to go away when they get scrutinized. You ever see, if the expression is something like, the truth never needs to hide, and a lie always, I don't want to misquote it. But basically, it's only when you're lying that things will start to break down. And if you're telling the truth, it'll hold up. It won't go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. So but let's get a little bit deeper, because there's all these cards over here. And I want to understand them. There was a change or a shift in your world. There was a chapter that ended in your life. And maybe you don't want to believe that. With regards to a situation that you romanticized or idealized. In a lot of ways, it was very romantic. It was maybe a situation from your past, or somebody from your past, or a situation of a situation that you idealized. Whether or not it deserved it doesn't really matter. It felt good to you. It brought you a lot of pleasure. There was a lot of concern and love here. And then we had the Four of Wands. So this is happiness and love and finding finding unity and connection, but then there's defensiveness toward it. It's almost like this is a really ideal situation. This is like the perfect situation. Maybe a living situation, a connectivity, something that really would have changed your world. But then there was defensiveness here. So why is the Nine of Wands here? Well, let's get more of the story. What's going on here? You really did have high hopes and expectations. There was an offer made. There was an offer made. A new start, a new beginning from a situation that had been in stagnation or in limbo, something that you had to think over. There was an offer that you had to think over. There were a lot of people here. I keep getting a third-party situation, but I don't know why. I don't think you think you're good enough for something. I don't think that you honestly believe that you're good enough for this situation. That you think as time goes by, people are going to discover. It's almost like imposter syndrome. There's like this feeling of happy birthday, Doug Danny, like I don't really deserve this. And just wait. These people have high expectations from me, but I don't know if I can live up to them. Something here is about, I don't know if I can live up to expectations, or I don't know if I can be everything people is there. They're so psyched for me. They're so happy for me. But I don't want to disappoint. And this really was, this is a beautiful situation, a happy circumstance. But something waited a while. Why? Can you just clarify for Libra? Why? Why? So there's because somebody shocked you. There was a shocker. There was a surprise. There was a surprise that came in. A surprise offer of love, a surprise offer of kindness, a surprise offer of I care about you, a surprise energy of faith or a need to demonstrate or show. Somebody's been carrying a torch for a while. Or it could have all fallen apart. But you still have these feelings. It's almost like you can't let something go even though it crumbled, or even though something really hurt and made it all fall apart. Because you can't let go of this idea of what it was. Because a lot of times the Six of Cups keeps showing up, and the Six of Cups is sort of more, it's more about the idea of what you felt it was, as opposed to what it really was, or how you hoped or wished or reminisced or dreamed that things would be. Somebody's been wanting to offer you this for a while. Can I say this to you? I think it's going to shock. That's what it's saying. You're going to be shocked that somebody offers you this opportunity. That now, because you've waited so long for it, you don't even feel like I'm good enough, or I can do it, or I don't even know to trust this person, because it's taken so long for them to actually come about and say, like, reveal what they feel, or reveal how much they admire you, or reveal how much they respect you, or reveal that they care about you or have feelings for you. However this is resonating with you, someone is about to reveal it, and it's going to shock the living shit out of you. And your reaction is, what do I do with this? Because you want to be happy about it, but you're skeptical. There's skepticism here with the Nine of Wands. Because this is everything. It's almost like you know this could change your life forever. You know that it could. And it's going to. And maybe that's why it's almost like, I don't know, self-sabotage or something. Because there's this energy of, you know somebody's going to make an offer. But it's almost like you're hoping that they don't, in a way, because you'd rather stay where you're safe and protected as opposed to have to actually believe in this. And you're not going to be able to believe it. Can you be clearer, please? Nibiru Federation, there's some sort of decree or change. Somebody's decided something. A judgment call. It's in reverse. This is one, but in reverse. So one represents the singularity, the self. But it's almost like in some ways this is a disservice to the self. This is a not trusting the self, or a lack of independence, or it's like you don't trust yourself. It's like you don't trust yourself for the blessing that somebody else has decided that you are going to get. You don't think you're going to do good enough. Is that true? Is Libra not going to do good enough? I think, or you're dealing with somebody who doesn't believe they're good enough for you or for what you're offering them. Somebody has faith in you. It's like the higher power says this person's worth it, but they don't believe it. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius. This is about growth and expansion. This is about an opportunity to grow and move forward and be bigger than what you are now. To move forward. The Knight of Wands is a momentum. Is a decision to, you're going to be really surprised. I'm telling you right now, someone's about to take an action that's going to shock the shit out of you. Somebody is on the move and going to do something that you thought was absolutely impossible. You would never have fucking expected it. But it's the divine itself that moved this person's heart, or moved the needle in this direction for you. It's the divine itself that took over and decided to make this person act this way, or act upon this, which is why the Knight of Wands is here saying, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe that they actually are going to go through with this, because you would have really bet against it the whole time. You would have. But somebody's coming. It's like they're traveling to come get you or see you or talk to you or make an offer to you, because they are growing. Something's happened and they are growing. Excuse me. They are growing and they're being given an opportunity that it's like now they need to act on it. This is act on impulse. Somebody lacked confidence. Somebody lacked confidence. And that's why there's a lag time here. Like maybe 4 days, 4 weeks, whatever this is, there's a lag time here. But there's something to celebrate. Somebody could be waiting for some news or some information that comes in about a month from now, or about a week, like 4 days from now. Something that they want to share with you or celebrate with you, and they want to tell you, but then it's like maybe you're not around or you've been disconnected. It's like finally they're able to let themselves love you or appreciate you or take a leap of faith in you, because somebody really does care about you here. Can you please clarify, please, for Libra? And Libra, you don't have to make a move here. This isn't your move to make. This is actually coming to you. And I think you're going to see a lot of growth, a lot of capability, unless you're a Libran or a person watching that's resonating with the I didn't believe I could do it. And then you're going to be able to move forward really swiftly. Somebody's here to try to undermine you or hurt you. There could be narcissistic energy at play, being attacked or hurt, or even your thoughts could be sabotaging you. And then walking away from an opportunity, walking away from a bunch of opportunities, walking away from something that somebody had to offer them because they felt empty and they just didn't want to put any more work or energy into it. This could destroy the ability. There's a destructiveness here with regards to destroying opportunity. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand why you just put those cards in front of me. Can you please explain that? Hold on, I'm trying to hear it. Somebody knows that they fucked up and walked away from something that... It's like somebody knows they gave up on some things too quickly. This seems to be either self-sabotage or somebody knows that they fucked up. It's almost like that they handed the wrong person the opportunity. And then walking away empty-handed. Or with an energy of, I can't do it. Yeah, somebody fucked up with who they made an offer to. Somebody knows that they did. Money might be owed to you because of, like, they trusted the wrong person. Somebody trusted the wrong person. They gave the opportunity to the wrong person or the wrong whatever. And just to, like, maybe get out of it quick or escape or walk away from it or... Oh. So what is Libra supposed to do? Just walk away from a situation where somebody is throwing away shit. I think that's what, when they said, what is Libra supposed to do? They're supposed to accept that somebody was fucking around with people who were very derogatory or detrimental, or some sort of job you had, or I don't know who it was, but there's just this energy of they trusted the wrong people, and you had to just walk away. You're being told to just walk away. Stop putting your energy into this person or situation that was throwing away their opportunities or their chances. You had to walk away. It's that person. It's that opportunity that's coming toward you. A situation where you thought there was going to be no growth, but somehow it found water, it found life, and because it cares, because it loves, there's prosperity that comes in a situation that you thought was actually dead and disappointing. Let's go to the extended. I want to see what else the cards have to tell us. Link is down below, and it's also in the description box. I'll see you guys there.